I'm about to go meet up with Jonah, and we're gonna busk for the first time this week.
Last week, I failed to upload a video. So this week, my punishment is to busk on the street until I get $20 from strangers. This involves doing some sort of performance in public to make money. When I went out with my friend Jonah, though, I was really nervous. I was really excited to kind of get out there and play some music, but I didn't think about the embarrassment that comes with not being very good, and I was really not ready to perform at that time, and I ended up kind of just like playing in an alley with him and not really focusing on making any money, and instead just focusing on getting my confidence up, which will end up kind of being a theme for the rest of the week.
But by now it's already Tuesday, and I was running out of time, so I decided I needed to just step out the door and get my foot out there to try and make at least a few dollars to really get my confidence up to the next level. Oh, it's moving so fast. Let's go in the elevator.
As I was walking outside, my mind was really racing with really what my game plan was. I brought like a little setup that I decided to put on a bench with a sign and a cup. I think it could have been a little bit more thought out. We did a little run through of what it would be like if a stranger walked up. And as you can see, it's not the most enticing, but I at least had a bit of fun playing out on the bench on a nice morning. And after Sam left to record, to stop recording me, I played out on the street corner with a bit more confidence. But I definitely still wouldn't call it a success, and I came out with $0.
I just left class. It's Thursday. I've made $0, but someone sitting next to me offered to buy my drawings after I did a little bit of explaining. So I've now made $2. With this newfound confidence from my drawing sale, I decided to try and turn my attention towards drawing, which was considered legal by my brothers in the busking process. However, I found the drawing to be difficult as I am not very good at drawing, and I still needed to kind of build my confidence to get out on the streets. I also don't personally find drawing as enjoyable as I do playing music, so I was finding it hard to get encouragement from going out and asking people to consider buying what I kind of consider to be doodles. So it was definitely a bit of an embarrassing process.
I went to the zoo on Saturday, and by this point, my understanding of performing had completely changed from the start of the week. And I started to think of the animals themselves as being performers for us that I was paying them to see. And I was realizing that I wasn't having fun with the busking anymore. At the beginning of the week, I was incredibly nervous to be seen in public, but at least I was excited about it. And now I was losing that excitement that I wanted to bring back. And when I saw this big crowd of people at the symphony, I felt excited again about the opportunity to play in public in front of other people. So going into this next week, I think that excitement about performing will give me that extra step I need to succeed.
At one point, I did resort to trying begging just to see what would happen. Here is a replication of that with audio from the actual event.
Can I just get $1?
Can I get $1?
Yeah. Can I just get $1? Sorry, I just need $1. Excuse me. Sorry.